No, it's my connection. Alright, yeah. Oh no, actually that looks alright. That had a lot of frame drops to start. How's it looking for you guys on your side? Is that looking alright? Alright, let's have a look at that. At the very beginning of the stream, there was some... Yeah, alright. So what I did was I just swapped over from Singapore. Oh, maybe it's the connection to Singapore that's got a problem. Alright, maybe... Yeah. Stuff happened. Parts fell off. I got too distracted. Here it is. No, Gypsy, it's not that. It's there. It seems I've been having an issue with streaming to Singapore lately. The audio was fine. Oh, okay. That is bizarre. Now, I don't know if it's my ISP doing something stupid. If it's my connection. I've been having this issue with Restream for the last week or so. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. I'm sure I F5'd. Oh! Oh! See, now it's doing that. Yeah, my old keys are not working. That's what's happening. Give me a sec. Let me just do this stupid NVIDIA thing. Wow. When stuff starts going funny, it really does, doesn't it? Everything seems to be happening here. Okay, is the replay off record? Stop. I didn't want it to be recorded. What the hell's going on with this thing? Overlays. Keyboard shortcuts. Alright, I want no keyboard shortcuts. There's no keyboard shortcut. Oh, you see, this is what's happening. Is this thing is doing other funny stuff. Oh, this terrible thing. Alright. Let's see now. Can we Alt F9 now? Ah, there we go. So where's my last persistent? Back up. What are we? We 216. 010 3 216. 09. The hell? System. Right. Otherwise, we're going to have to do that whole docking thing again, which is annoying. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got. I think it's too late. It's too late. Yep. Yep, it's too late. Well, I mean, the thing is that the craft is saved, so once I've got this, I just have to do this docking again now. Unfortunately. Alright, and we like right close there. Okay, so yeah, it's unfortunately. Okay, so let's just dock this at high speed. I'm pretty sure I saved it before I launched it. Pretty sure I said F5. Oh, wait a second. What if I... yeah, quick save? No. Would that be the one? Nah, let's just do it this way. Let's just dock this thing. Right, so we want to slow this down. We want to move it towards the target. What the? Okay, I'm just getting this thing annoying me. The phone's annoying me now. Everything's going on. And yeah, I'm not dropping any more frames, so that's good. Yep. Definitely, Jepsy. I'm definitely gonna do that. Do me a favor, just send me that as a whisper, because that's something I need to do. Because whenever I think I've saved it, I end up not having saved it, and this has happened a few times. I've actually killed Kerbals because of it. True story. Kerbal lives are at risk here. Anyway, you can see how to dock this monster. Again, this time hopefully we won't have that bug. Yeah, just because once it's in a whisper, then the chat will scroll by unless I sort of stop it. Okay, so there we go. We are now, it's getting close. Dung, 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 dung. 800. Right, move this to slow down. What a pity. What a pity. But at least we know this does dock. We could probably do this at more speed now because I can sort of control it better. Yeah, I can control it better because I now I won't let that thing go do its funny thing that it did last time. That's no problem. I actually thought I'd saved it. That's the problem. because normally before I pressed F5 to save it before I actually took off, and I do that every time. I press F5 before, once the thing's in position. So obviously it just didn't save, or did something. So there we go. We're nice and close. Let's move this towards the target.
They are out there.
Hey, Toza's Kid, thanks for the host. Alright, so he's on the way to the target. Alright, so we can go in there now. We are going to control from here. Control from here. Let's go onto this thing. We are going to bring this around. Now let's see what we did last time. Just to make it easier to do the dock. Hey Mr. Ozaki, we had a problem. Our save didn't save. So when we F9'd it, it went back to the right at the beginning of the stream. That was terrible. I cried. Let's see. Okay, so done. Okay, go back here. Good. We haven't got the shakes. Set that as the target. Docking. Let's see now. We want that. Down. And stop the rotation and do a little bit of a side. And stop the rotation. Okay, and we want to do that there like that, so it's going towards it. Now turn this off and let's this back. Back over there. Go. Okay. Yep, I don't want you to move. And it's and we are in docking mode. Okay, and now we're at 95. So we're doing this dock really, really quickly. I know. Let me F5 this. Quick save. F5 again, just make sure that it's got the quick save. All right. I mean, look at this. Last time the docking took time. This time, it's doing a lot better. I mean, we kind of on target. Right, so I'm going to slow down a bit. I want to get myself down to about 4 meters per second. Right, a little bit less. Oh, the big storm. Big storm's coming. And let's have a look over here. We can have a nice view over there, which doesn't actually matter to me. But again, this, you see, this is kind of how quick it is. You got used to the craft. Now it's a matter of just getting this kind of doing it. We're just going a little bit over. Bring that there. Kind of bring it in line. As that green line is getting closer, and bring that kind of closer to the center. And give it speed. Bring that back a bit. So I'm just using kind of the docking thing, and you can see what's happening. Coming back. No. And it's docked. I mean, right now it took us a while last time, but that's actually, oh shit. Alright, so let's see. Can I do this? No. Okay, so let me just F5 this. But this is going to be an interesting one now. I need to, there we go. With this, decouple. Yeah, you see, I should have done it beforehand. These were supposed to fire off. Ah! That's what these whole things were, to send this into, but that's alright. There they go. The blue yonder. Right, so done. Alright, and now we got the space center. And I mean, but that's it. As you know, as you get used to a craft, it gets so much quicker to actually dock. I mean, what did those take us? Like 5 minutes? F5. Okay. F5. Alright, well, it's not doing that. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Through F5. I am going to hit escape, save game. Docked first part. Save. Docked Eve. So So we've saved it over there. No more shenanigans. Alright, and let's launch this big ass one now. It was called the Eve Redonkulus Mark II. There it is. And launch. Morning, Azalis. We saved. We saved many times. But yeah, I'm going to get this mod by that Jepsy recommended because there, you see, quick saving. Look at that. That's what I did last time. But hey, who knows? Who knows? Okay, this is the Eve habitat. That is target. Right, so where is our walls? Right, so when it gets to there, right, so let's see, what have we got? Okay, so it's just about there. So we head back here, and now this is what I always do. I hit F5 and it quick saves. Some reason I didn't last time. And we are alright, everybody, headphones off. This is going to be noisy. And blast away. I love this. I love this thing. It is so ridiculous. I forgot something very important on this one. Does anybody want to hazard a guess what I forgot on this craft? It just occurred to me now. What did I forget? Is true. Docking is kind of fun. That's why I bought a craft and I got to dock 8, 9 not massive objects with it. And I haven't even done the crew yet. Nope, not Separatrons. I will give a game away to anybody, a random Steam game, to anybody that can guess what I forgot in this craft. Whoever gets it, the first guess what I forgot, will win a random game from Steam. How about that? Whoever gets what I forgot. No, it's got an RCS tank right there. So, oh, radioactive cheese. Radioactive cheese got it. I got batteries, I got RCS, I've got all that stuff. The one thing I don't have is a way to recharge the batteries. That was solar panels. Congrats, radioactive cheese. Once I get this into a stable orbit, we will find a random game for you. Yeah, I just realized that as it was night, I realized what it is. I mean, we could try dock without it. Yeah, we could definitely dock without it. But It's going to be an interesting one. All right, so let's see. Now we want to bring this up a bit. Go. Okay, and where is this? We are going to end up behind, so maybe just give it a power. That should do. Alright, so yeah, so we've got, you see, we've got the batteries, we've got everything. The one thing that we forgot, surprise, surprise, was the RCS. I'm not RCS, the solar panels, which I was going to do. I put the I put the bubbles at the bottom, but I didn't put any solar panels on. Alright, so let's do this. So radioactive cheese, what we are going to do is one of those random Steam games. We're just going to do a quick drawing for you, and one of those will be yours. Some are good, some are bad, some are booby prizes. You might wish that you didn't win with some of those games. Yes. So, alright, so let's go. Alright, so there we go. We're on point. You look how it's using up the batteries. That should be alright because it's going to build up the batteries when we set the engines. We might be able to do this. Oh boy. Oh, there's some good ones. Like I don't know if you've like Rust is one of them. There are some really decent games there. There are also some seriously like crap. So it could be it's a lucky dip. It's a lucky dip in what you're going to get. So are we first going to get this into a stable? Yeah, Rust caught your eye. Okay, so go. Yeah, that kind of revealed it. Okay. That's a problem. That's a problem. Alright, well, that didn't work, did it? Actually, we can still salvage this. We can still salvage this. What I need to do is this. Done. Good. Look at them bow. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is the part that we got to dock anyway. So that kind of solves it. Alright, let's see, what have we got? I mean, we're just going to be using some fuel to do it. Not a big deal, really. Let's see. So that's kind of far behind. Yeah. Yeah, that's one way. That's one way to do it, but it didn't actually harm our actual craft. See, everything's still there. So nothing got harmed on this. This is the part that we care about. The other part was like it's extra fuel which we didn't need anymore. So pretty much we've just added to Kessler syndrome, which I mean, any good Kerbal player has always got a problem with Kessler syndrome. So even if we use a little bit of this fuel, not a big deal. Alright, so let's have a look. For Mr. Radioactive Cheese. Radioactive Cheese, so you got all your games over there. So let's there are how many games? There are 60 games? Is that correct? 60 games. Ooh, Tharsis is a cool little game. I like that. Okay, so the number you want, we are going for it. And the winning number is number 9. Number 9. Drive to Hell. That's I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that game is. But do me a favor, send me a Twitch message, and I will get this code to you straight after the stream. For number 9, Drive to Hell. It's kind of the way I fly. That's for driving to hell. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Okay, so you are now the proud owner of Drive to Hell. Nobody knows what that game is. Okay, so there. I mean, you know, the thing is, some of those small games are actually a lot of fun. Right, so what we're going to do, in order to kind of catch up with this craft, we are going to have to... Let's turn on this. This. We are going to have to... get ourselves I'm trying not to use power. Trying not to use power. Okay, so we are going to just give us a little bit of a boost. That will put us at 104, maybe a bit more. Okay, and take off that, and take off that. We're not using any power. Alright, and let's have a... Right, so we are at a higher orbit, so he should be catching up with us. Yeah, it does. It does, but obviously, you know, you kind of want to avoid using that because it's going to change your orbit and stuff like that. So, you know, if you can avoid that, then great. Let's see, 62. And so we are, okay, there it's still just a slightly higher orbit. Now, the way it works is if you are in a higher orbit, you are covering more distance. So somebody in the lower orbit will catch up to you. If you want to catch up to somebody else, then you go into the lower orbit. At the moment, we want to slow ourselves down so that the EVA habitat catches up with us. And that's exactly what's happening. You can see the distance. So you can look up the game on Steam if you're really interested to see what it is. It could be. I mean, one game I thought, which was one of the simple games. You thought, oh, that's hard. Turned out to be a hell of a fun little game. Alright, so here we go. We are within 10 kilometers. 7 kilometers. Okay, so we could start doing the joining now. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask yes. We are going to go into in target mode. Oh, a little bit. Which are great if you want to release some stress. Bullet hell games rule the day. As a stress reliever, it's like same as just playing Doom and stuff like that. Just at the end of the day, even though it's old, the old Doom I'm talking about, it's hellish fun. Right, so what we're doing, okay, so that is actually recharging. Right. So now we are going towards. We want to now move towards the this. Okay, and here we go. We are 7. Whoops. And we want to bring that kind of back. Bring that right back to there. And, well, 35. Okay, probably too much. But not really a problem. We've got lots of power to kind of slow ourselves down dramatically. And we are getting closer all the time. Okay, Rado, yeah, I think you sent me the message, did you? Yeah, you did. Excellent. So what? Oh, stop. So what will happen is once you wake up tomorrow morning, you'll have the key in your account, and then nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Okay, later nerds. That's another Das little emote. Okay, so we're getting close, and yeah, it's using power. We might actually be able to do this, no problem. Just need to be careful with our usage of power. And boom, 2250. We are in contact. Ooh, gee, I thought for a second there it was going to crash. Right, so what we are going to do now is we are going to start slowing down. We're going to push that towards the target. Oh, we slowed on too much. He does. And then we're going to move towards the target again. Alright, again, it's just, you know, just this whole docking thing. Right, now you see you pull that towards. This one you pull towards your... towards it. Oh, come on. You see, I keep doing that. I keep putting that on, and it keeps screwing me up. Morning, Miss Blood Eagle. We are docking a big cigar with a docking port. I call it the presidential docking. Hey, Gray, thanks for the host. Mr. Greyheader Gamer. He is a Minecraft player and also a Star Citizen sort of streamer. But there we go. How's our power? There we go. Okay, so we are getting nice and close to our presidential docking suite. Okay, we're just keeping it on target. Not using power. How's that going? 800. 700. And let's move this over to the other side. Little alternator is kind of working. Wow. This is taking a while to turn. Oh, you did? And how did that go? Stop moving. In the hangar, it's fine. As soon as I hit P, it freezes for about 5 seconds. Oh, that's, yeah, it's maybe there's the one PC thing trying to do too much. Okay, yeah. That's a bit horrible. Yeah, see, I don't see a lot of that sort of stuff because of the dual PC setup I've got. So, oh, actually, you know what you could have? You could have a CPU, the CPU parking issue, which is one CPU is stuck on 100% all the time. Come on, slow, 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 slow. Let's slow this down. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's just F5 this quick. Alright, so now we are going to control this craft from here. We are going to now dock this. We're going to want to dock it in the central one. Okay, so Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this. Oh, I think looks like power. It's had a little bit of a brownout. Guys don't know what a brownout is. It's where the power dips below. You know, it actually dips below a certain amount. It's actually worse than a blackout. But that's what fries a lot of things. And this is why I have a UPS. Oh no, other way. Stop trading. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to pull this back, and we also want to bring this around like that. So that we can get behind the docking port. It's sent to code via exit. Alright, well, you know what? One thing which you can do, how do you, yeah, the NV ink is the one that you use to encode via hardware. It doesn't give you as good quality in lower bit rates, which is a bit of a problem. But it definitely does reduce the CPU usage. Right, so this is kind of getting in position. You see what's happening is it's red at the moment because it is in front of the target. As soon as it gets behind the target, it will change to green. Oh, wait, I just want to... Let's get this in the right frame of mind. Yeah, well, tonight we will be doing some Star Citizen. Try switching your codec. Try switching onto sort of the NVENC and see if that makes a difference, because that's going to totally reduce your CPU usage, which is kind of a good thing, especially if you're running on one PC. And hey, Mr. Puffkin. So you see, like we pretty much just going across now. Yeah, the height is fine. We are on top, so we pretty much just moving across the target. Now, obviously, it's kind of because of at the sort of acute angle, we're not able to see where the target thing properly. As we could, if we that not moving towards it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you see there. Go. I'm doing is I'm just going to and throw us down. Throw us way down. Damn it. Slow, slow. Oh, Jesus, slows us down too much. His blood is here. I'm only allowed to drop them. Oh! You know, I say, the wife asks you something, all you say is, yes, dear. It is the savior of all marriages. Yes, dear. Do you really need that? Yes, dear. Are you going to buy me a present if you get that? Yes, dear. Will you still love me if you buy that? Yes, dear. See? You can't possibly go wrong with it. How close are we? Wow. Really want to slow this down to that's 0.2. Wow, look at that look at that docking. Look at that. So that is perfectly on target. Okay, 1 meter per second. One meter per second. Right, so let's hope this is not too heavy. Let's hope this is not too heavy. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Ah, there we go. Done. All right, so 6 more like that. 6 more each on the other slots. And our booster will be built. Let's see, how's this? Because let's use up a fair bit of fuel. Which we can refill. That's not a problem. Wow. So that's done. So 6 more. Now, the other thing I want to see. Ah, you see, look at that. Should have actually turned that so that those are kind of pointing downwards. In fact, we should actually do that. So if I save, thank you, Mr. Puffkin. Very kind of you. Okay, I'm going to F5 this. Quick save. All right. Now what we're going to do is we are going to pull this out. We are going to rotate this by 90 degrees. All right. And we're going to go back in because what we want sure, we can do that. Let's see. Okay, so because yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Okay, so save. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Alt F5, and I'm going to call it test boosting Eve. Yeah, good idea. Good idea, Mr. Chips. We are currently in prograde at the moment, so that's a bonus. So all I need to do is boost, and let's see what happens. Activate. That looks pretty stable, doesn't it? There's no wobble. That actually looks really, really stable. See, that's why I've been using big ports. I use a lot of struts and things like that. But that is surprisingly stable. Who would have thought? Yeah. Well, what I might do is I might have gimbal on this one, and the others will I'll turn gimbal off. I am surprised. I mean, turn gimbal off. Okay, see, gimbal doesn't add much to it. Turn gimbal on. Now, there's not a whole lot that gimbal does. But yeah, that's 1,000. In fact, this can actually this can almost get us to Eve. This little guy can almost get us to Eve, just as it is now. Can't get back and we can't stop. It will get us to Eve. And we've got plenty, all our supplies and everything there. Hey, what's that? Oh, that's Space Chunk. Hi, Space Chunk. How you doing? We're leaving you now. We are returning to our home. Yes, the speedy is very slow. it's not a lot of thrust to weight ratio. Alright, so if we F9. Alright, so what we want to do now is we just want to get that thing rotated properly, because we want those monopropellant ones to be pointing down so it can actually lift off. It can lift off on Gilly and land on Gilly. So that's kind of an important one. You see what we've got. You look at these. See these guys? They need to be pointing down in the same direction as these guys. So that's kind of important. So what we're going to do is we are going to these batteries are full now. Yes, good job. All right, so let us undock this. Okay, we're going to set this as our target. Let's see. Now what we are going to do is RCS, and we are just going to just give it a little puff away. Puff away there. How are we going to turn this to that 90-degree angle? And stop. Right. Hey, why is it monopropellant at 0? That's bizarre. Right, No, that's a problem. A monopropellant shouldn't be at 0. Okay. And let's go now. Well, luckily I've got those RCS ones that don't use monopropellant. I think what's happened is yeah, I think what's happened is that it transferred all the monopropellant to the other things. So now, did I actually get it? Do you have to go away further? That's why I saved it just beforehand. Docked. Interesting. I don't know why all our monopropellant was... Okay, but look at that. That is now in the same direction as that. Okay, so what you saw there was a perfect example of we had lots of fuel, we had no monopropellant. Because for some reason, we got lots of monopropellant, but it got moved into these tanks, I think. There was no monopropellant left in that one, which was interesting in itself. Don't know why it did that. But anyway, there we go. And it's docked, and now that's in the right alignment. So this is in a good configuration to land on Gilly and do the mining on Gilly. So everything's good. Oh, could have been exactly that. Alright, so now we've got 6 launches to do to return, give it the other fuel tanks. So let's go back the Space Center. And you know what we're gonna do? To just for the shits and giggles, we're gonna make a proper save game now, so that we don't have the other problem. So things just got screwy, so it got kicked. Or alright, so save Eve building. Eve craft building. We can call this one. Alright, now the other part. Let me show you this one. Where is it? Okay. But yeah, I haven't dropped any. I've only dropped like 11 more frames since I switched over to that Hong Kong. But it seems that Singapore might be my issue, which is a terrible thing. So this Eve Booster 3. No. Oh. Was this the one?
Welcome to the Alien Army.
Hey, Pepe Lehenki. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Alien Army. Right, so now which one? I think I might have overwritten it. It was. Was it this one? No, not Eve Booster 3. Lander. Eve Test Booster. Okay, so I think this was. Yes, this is. So this is basically what it's going to look like when it's finished. Okay, I mean we've made changes. We've definitely made changes, but you see these tanks. What it's got is it's got that engine to start it off, and then these are going to feed into that main central tank. So it will drop these tanks as it's flying to drop the weight. So it's kind of like what you're seeing at the moment is in its final configuration. This is how we actually only get this. So we've got to send up kind of these guys, and each one needs to dock in and stuff like that. So it's these parts. So we've got to just do what we did with the other one. It's going to have some monopropellant solar panels. We got to remember solar panels and stuff like that. But I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a quick bio and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so, yeah, so what we're going to do is we've got to just modify these guys. So let's take one of these. Ooh, not gonna work. What we need to do is we need to give each one of these a probe. And let's do it like that. Then we're gonna do that. Take this, throw it away, and we'll call this the Eve side boosters. 1. Okay, so this is where we are going to start working from. Okay, and when I went to, let me have a, is this uploaded yet? Okay, so when I went outside now, I just walked past the kitchen and I saw something. It was somebody trying to tell me that they're actually hungry, and they're so hungry they are starving to death. Of course, I don't believe him, but this is what he wanted to show me. Look at him. I'm so hungry, I'm starving to death. That's a cut for you. I'm so hungry, I'm starving to death. He's a cheeky bugger. He really is. So that's what Cool Cat is doing at the moment. That's Cool Cat. Yes. What can you do? You know, he's hungry, guys. He's hungry. But he has to wait till dinner time. So, yeah. Welcome to the wonderful world of Cool Cat. And let's see. What are my dog's names? Yeah. I actually know cats. I didn't think cats really did that, but I did some reading up. You know why they do that, and what it is. It's a sign that they feel completely safe and that they trust you. So for cats doing that is a sign that they feel safe and trust you. So Cool Cat trusts me. He doesn't do it to my wife though, because my wife is the one that always takes him to the vet for his shots and things like that. And when he cuts his nails, I hold him and my wife cuts his nails. So he associates the bad person with my wife. Like this morning he was bugging her. He's like, I'm hungry, feed me. I'm a cat. I'm hungry, feed me. So he was doing that this morning. And so my wife gave him like little some snacks. And straight after he had his snacks, you know, after being all friendly with her and he had his snacks, he decided, okay, that's enough. And went and took a bite out of her. That is Cool Cat. That is what a Cool Cat does. Okay, so let's pull up this. Me, I can do whatever. He gives me these playful bites all the time, but I mean, it's such a weird thing with me. It's like I see he's hungry, so I put his food down. Not interested. I put his food in my hand, and he starts eating. Same with water. He won't drink water if it's still water on the ground, you know, sort of in a bowl. He won't drink it. It has to be from a fountain or from my hand. What's the weight of this? This is 600 kilograms. So this thing is 600 kilograms. We are going to send 6 of these up. 6. Oh, well, we're gonna have to do 6 launches. I don't think we can do it. Can we? Can we say no? We can't. Or can we? Three? If we send 3 up at a time, could we? We might be able to. Alright, so let's do the oh, yeah, we forgot. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. If I send 3 up at a time. That is definitely something that needs to be done, I think. So let's throw that there. Oh no, that's kind of wrong. You want...
Overlord, they are out there watching.
Oh, who's watching me? Who's watching me? Who's it? Santa, thank you for the host.
Overlord, they are out there watching.
And Mr. Blood Eagle, thank you for the host. No, what you do is you use the struts, and that will kind of make it a much stronger connection. This is a known weak connection part. Duplicate it and connect it. I mean, you could do that and then clip it in, but I try avoid clipping, because clipping causes this guy to come out, which is always a problem. This guy eats clipping for breakfast, so you kind of want to avoid him. Right, so let's see. Right, so we're going to put this up there. We are also going to put it entire. Puffkin, only you would do that. Oh. So yeah, Puffkin's in charge of the hentai porn. There we go. Right, so I think we're going to use these again. These were actually really became useful. You know, it gave us a whole lot of that extra power. Wow. Okay. Was this like this last time as well? That is definitely the in-flight entertainment. because, you know, the Kraken, he enjoys his stuff. Alright, so this is the side booster. Yeah, so this is the side booster. There's OBS experts. I mean, you've got the Reddit OBS and you got the OBS forums. There's the Twitch Reddit as well, which could probably give you a lot of hints. But expert-wise, I don't know. I don't know who would be. That's true, but at the same time, this is just literally for the docking, and the amount of fuel that's going to waste isn't going to be huge. I remember we could always set up a refueler to refuel them. So there is that. But again, I've got advanced action groups, so if I want to turn them off later, I can just say, okay, all burners turn off. You know, which will be really easy to set up. So advanced action groups is great. It means you don't need to set up all your action groups right away. For example, once I've got the whole craft together, I can just select all the burners and just turn them off like one shot. But while I'm docking, I kind of want them on. Because these give a lot of power, so to slow it down and move it. Although if I take away these RCS ones, these burners will do just fine, won't they? That's what happened on the last one. And also, you see, taking up all this extra monopropellant, I'm going to be able to fully supply the craft. That's good too. Alright, so this is one. This is 600 kilograms. So when there's one must add more. Interesting. Okay, let's try this. In there, do the root. Okay. Now, we want to do 3. So, if we do it like this. And we bring this down. Now this. Well, what do you think about this now? Okay, so go away. I'll just save it. And I'm gonna make it the launcher. so let's see now. We take this. No, get rid of it. This. I think this might be too much. The problem is what we're going to have. Look at this. Okay, so let's bring this out to the landing pad. In meters, that's like. Okay, so if we launch this. I think the problem that you've got well, do you think about a multiple launch, maybe a dummy center part, and then align 3E boosters on the radio? Dance! Dance! I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything! Okay, missed the pool. Alright. Let's revert to launch. I'm doing nothing. I haven't turned anything on. Look at it, look at it, look at it. I was testing to see if that would blow up. And it blows up. It blows up very well, actually. What a beautiful piece of fire. I call it fire art. Fire art is what I'm calling this. I'm a fire artist. Okay, so that idea not going to work. I think it will be the same with 2 as well. Yeah, so I don't think this idea is going to, although it might just be because the connection is so small. Let's try do it like this. Take this guy and bring him up to 10 meters. Holy crap. Okay, so what does it say? Pitch roll 90. 96. If this does any better. Well, it might be that. But I think it's clipping. So I think it might actually, even if I strut it, it might not work. Might not work if we strut it. I'm not doing anything. I haven't even turned on anything. This just, you see, I think it's the clipping. It's this guy. He's definitely controlling. He's definitely controlling the clipping, and because they're clipped in together, that's actually causing this to do it. So we could try strutting. Let's have a look. See if that works. Okay, so that's just a simple strut. I'm just a simple hentai. The hentai monster. You see, but you see how everything is just clipping there, and I think that's the problem. So what I want to do, let me move that. Okay, let's have a look. There we go.
Welcome to the Alien Army.
Hey, Mr. Iron Maiden, 1966. That's the old Iron Man. Oh, not Iron Man, Iron Maiden. Wow, I remember that. Remember Iron Maiden? Didn't Iron Maiden used to have all the really, really cool? I used to have their posters. They had like their album posters were absolutely awesome. Well, I just put the struts on. We're just trying it with the struts now. So, but yeah, I remember. Jeez. You know those old Iron Maiden posters that used to kind of. Okay. Struts are working. Struts are holding it together. So that's good. That's good. One strut and this whole thing's back to normal. Alright, now this is the part that I want to check. If I do this, decouple. That worked. That worked. All right, so the whole problem I had, what I was thinking of is if you have it so close together and you decouple, will it cause them to explode? Puffkin. You just nominated yourself. Congrats. Alright, so let's revert to assembly. Alright, so the struts, actually just adding those two struts does work. Oh, hey Evelyn. Oh, I didn't see you. Your name's like in dark blue. It changes. Didn't it used to be pink before? Alright, so this works. We can try get 4-3 up there. Look at this big this reaction wheel. Okay, this is huge. Wow. This is a 10 meter. Well, this is the thing, Lucy Lulu. I tried on the landing pad and they kind of slipped out. They didn't actually, they didn't seem to explode into each other, which was my big fear. So it does seem to work. I mean, there's only one way we can really try is how do we get this mofo into the air? And what's the answer in Kerbal speak? Big boosters. big boosters. Right, so get rid of this one. This tank is too small. This tank is way too small. See, this is a 3.75 meter tank. Too small. 10 meter tank. That's what we want. 10 meters. Right. Oh, nice. Alright, and let's see now, what else do we want to do? We want a big engine. So we're going to take a mammoth. Now the mammoth is a big engine, isn't it? Look how tiny it is. Oh, it's so sweet. Make it big. What the? Okay, so oh, so that's 1,500. Okay. 134. So we need more pushing power. So look at the size of this. This thing is just. This thing is lovely. It's just lovely. Alright, so we can't get up there. We need more boosters. Maybe 2 tanks and then cluster it. No. You see, we've got lots of space on the upwards thing. So I'm thinking, okay, we did this. Let's use one of these guys. And we're gonna use our standard one. Oh, look how cute he is! Look how cute! That is so cute. These look like little Separatrons. They're Separatrons. He's so cute. Okay, so let's make this uncute. Okay, I think 375 should be fine. So we are going to. I'm going to do it over the thing. You see that? There, look at that. That's a nice 170. That's a nice 170. Now it needs more fuel. So if we use okay, and we are going to pump these guys into the center one. Have a nice little onion staging going on there. Okay. Nope. Not enough. So let's pull these up to 5 meter tanks. You can go 5 meter as well. Hmm. 2.5. How about you going 5 meters as well? 2.9. You know what? Let's see. Okay, so that's kind of not working. They're not the solution when it's not working. More. More. More is the solution. Oh. The solution is always more. There you go. Done. Sorted. 3-3. Problem is, do we actually want to do this? Do we want to close it off? And let's have a look. So, yeah, that's 3387. All right, this will work. Holy crap! Can you scale the decoupler? Oh, you want small little ones because it's funny. Well, I might be able to. Let's see. 200%. Yeah, that's better. It keeps him a little bit away from it. Okay, so, now, the other thing that's happened. Have to wait till tomorrow. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. No. Yeah. No worries, Blood Eagle. It's yeah. It's kind of one of those things. Let's put it this way: if you try to fix it while I'm streaming, it's not a problem because it's not going to affect my stream. So, you know, it's something you could try doing while I'm actually streaming. Again, like I said, it's not going to fix it. It's not going to cause a problem. Okay, so we've got that there. Now we need to have kind of extra boost. Pick it up there. There is another solution. We could do it instead of using more boosters because we've got the fuel. How about if we throw these guys on there and $169. Ooh. There we go. Okay. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is a crazy, crazy rocket. It makes absolutely no sense. But we're lazy. And because we're lazy, this is what we're doing. Yeah. We're probably going to need at least some struts. So let's have a look. Right, so we're going to take this. We are going to pop that there. And we are going to take that. And we are going to pop that there. Alright, there we go. Okay, so struts are all done. Struts are all done. Alright, so should we try to launch this? Yes. Yes, let's see if we can get this into space. Gonna be close. Oh, we should be able to. I mean, this is just... this is a ridiculous rocket. It's... This makes no. This has got zero common sense involved in this rocket at all. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Kraken takes a shot at us for just being absolutely stupid. It's 340, 100 for orbit. I mean, high phase. It could work. Stardew Valley. Isn't that like a farming game or something? Alright. So, are we... Where is Eve Habitat? Okay, so you coming around. So now again, you just want to sort of, when it's above that continent, yeah, see about there, that's fine. Okay, so F5. Save your ridiculousness. Okay, F5 again. There you go. And full power and look at this monster. And do the flip. Just look at the drag. I mean, we aren't. How much tonnage is this thing? This thing. Never got the tonnage of it. Oh, mass. This thing is like 6,000 tons. 6,000 tons. That's pretty huge. So what we're going to do the Kraken has grabbed our ship and we blew and we blue screened. Right, let's bring this there. That was well done, Kraken. Well played. Let me stop this. Well played, Mr. Kraken. Well played. So, that ship was so big, it blew up the entire computer. Yeah, the B-side has never gone away. It's still there. It still happens. It's kind of random when it happens. When there's a lot of sound and stuff like that, it will usually happen. Welcome, Windows Anniversary Update. Thank you for blessing us with your brilliance, your amazing ability to just screw up everything. Yep. What's that? Yeah, Jepsy, and I've also run the Linux version that does a much more thorough check. There is nothing wrong with any of my hardware. I've done so many checks. I've heated my GPU to kind of its max heat, using benchmarks and stuff like that. It is nothing to do with any hardware. It is, I think it's got to do with the NVIDIA driver for, what do you call it? For the HDMI sound. Yeah, I mean, look, they've obviously decided that my machine has been up too long, and so I need a reboot because, stuff. Yeah, that's the anniversary update. It None of this stuff happened before the anniversary update. As soon as the anniversary update took over, uh, just to put it bluntly, everything went to shit. And it's not only me; it's other people it's happened to as well. So it's Microsoft quality control, because Microsoft produce quality products. I mean, who has not had Skype work better for them? I can't keep a straight face. Skype has turned into a load of shit as well as soon as Microsoft took over. It's they just not known for their quality software. And yeah, unfortunately that's what we got. So every now and then this happens and I've got to do the reboot. And if I didn't have a multiple, if I didn't have my stream PC separate, it would be way worse. So where is CoolCat? Well, Puffkin, it's kind of, unfortunately, Skype, it's kind of like, it's got that same problem that Facebook has got. Nobody wants to use Facebook, but if people want to talk to their friends and stuff like that, they use Facebook. I'm not on Facebook at all. I've avoided that like the plague. And you know what? I feel happier for it. All right, so let's have a look. In fact, look at the time. It is 20 past 5. So this is probably a good time to end the stream. And go have some dinner, take a break. And then I will continue tonight with Star Citizen. So there we go. No, CoolCat is still in the kitchen with his legs in the air. Let me show you the last known position of CoolCat. Where is that? I'm about to show you CoolCat's last known position. What the hell? It's from. Okay. There we go. Okay, so CoolCat's last known position. In the kitchen, lying on his back with his feet in the air. That is CoolCat's last known position. See, and that's look, he wants to tickle his own tummy. Can he tickle his tummy? Tickle his own tummy. Tickle it. Good boy. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go feed this little guy because he's going to start getting angry with me for not feeding him. And we'll be back in about an hour and a half, and we're going to play some Star Citizen tonight. Yeah, that'll be awesome, Blood Eagle. And when we go and we play Star Citizen tonight, if you have got the game, then get ready. Tonight is racing and Vandal Swarm. And if you don't have the game, then definitely stop by and let me show you around what they've got so far and what's going on with the game, to ask all your questions. Oh yes, Liberty. That's Facebook buying with the WhatsApp thing, and I think Europe is going after them, saying that you can't, because I think they issued a new terms of service to say, they're going to suck all your data from WhatsApp, but even if you don't agree to the terms of service and you stop using WhatsApp, they're still going to suck all your data across. And so I believe the EU is going after them for that, to prevent that from happening. You know, that they have to keep the two databases separate. They can't just suck it all in. That's what these companies are doing. They're buying all these other messaging companies simply for the data. And then they're going to eventually shut down WhatsApp and have, Facebook Messenger. All right, so what we're going to do is tonight we are going to play some Star Citizen in an hour and a half. We are going to do things like the racing, which we are terrible at. And that's what makes it so funny. Because the question is not whether you can get a high score, it's whether you can complete a race or whether you can even complete a lap. That's how good we are. I don't think you can do the Connie, but the Vanguard you can definitely race. Yeah, we could even do some Aurora racing. Lots of racing. We could try Vandal Swarm, or we can even mess around in the universe. You know, the game is at a state where we've done pretty much everything, and now it's time to enjoy with people. You know, up until version 3 comes out. Please join me tonight for Star Citizen, and I will see you later. So, yeah, and behave and go have your dinner and whatever, because I am, and I'll catch you all later. Here's everybody. Bye.